Hello, and welcome to the Don't You Know I'm Loco podcast. We're three cousins looking to break generational curses by sharing our mental health and healing journeys. Join me, Candy, Lisa, and
Rene.
as we talk about the things we're not supposed to talk about.
Hi guys!
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be talking about understanding attachment styles, how our bonds shape our relationships. I was going to start looking at it, but then I was like, no, I want to be surprised. It isn't about what's wrong with you. It's about what happened to you. It's true.
They never told us that, huh?
Mhm. Yeah.
They didn't know.
Mm-mm.
That's true.
All right, let's get into challenges. Who wants to go first?
Dun, 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 dun.
Lady wants to go first. I'm just kidding. She's not even here. Go ahead.
No, I go ahead.
I guess I'll go first.
Okay.
My challenge was, I guess I was just not here for a week. I was in California. Just routine always thrown off, right? But it was, I actually had a good time. Had a hang out with the cousins. Lisa was there. Lisa was there too.
Yeah.
That's
I
nice.
stayed for about a week. I just got back today. Today's Friday.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I guess just- it wasn't really a challenge. It was a good time over there. Like, I did a
That's
lot.
good.
Yeah.
I hung out with our other cousins. I hung out with some friends while I was out there. I went on a
cool.
hike. I went to a hockey game with elementary school
dang.
friend that I hadn't seen since elementary school.
Oh my god, how fun!
It was fun. It was a good
That's
time.
cool.
Wow.
So I guess it wasn't really a challenge. Just
Whatever. You had a great week.
It was a vacation.
Yeah.
I did not
Yeah.
work out. I worked out once. That was the hiking
Uh-huh.
and walking with the dogs.
Ooh.
Other than that, I
who
did not
cares?
work out.
Wow.
I don't know why we get so like. I mean, I'm super guilty of it too.
Mm.
Of like we get so hard on ourselves. Like, oh, I didn't work out this week. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, like I'm like you feel like I'm such a piece of shit, right?
Yeah.
But you're just like relax. It was a week and it already passed. You know, like, but we don't. We don't. We're just like, ugh.
All
Let me
the
soak
way over
it
here, I was just
in.
like, I feel gross.
Yeah.
I can't relate.
Uh-huh.
I need to though. My challenge is kind of going back to the whole like what's going on in the world right now with the devil in charge. Because I have somebody in close proximity to me that it's like out of my hands kind of where it's like I still have to interact. And so I try not to be angry because I find myself like distancing myself, like isolating myself, and I don't want to do that. So just figuring out how to go about my life and not let it like affect me. My therapist, it was so funny because I had a session yesterday, and as soon as I walked in, I was like, why does she have that there? And then I didn't say anything until like mid-session. She was like, so I got 2 new toys, and her office has like shelves, like bigger, wider shelves. And there's so many little toys that she has for like smaller, for kids, clients that come and play. And she had a Trump bobblehead, and I was like, what? Why is that there? And then I was like, I know she's not a Trumper. And then she goes, did you notice anything new? And then I was like, that? And she was like, yeah. I was like, why is that there? And she goes, I know. She was like, somebody else was like, I don't like that. And so I was like, oh, I know you're not for that. And she goes, I've just been so angry, and I've been like suppressing my anger, but sometimes you need to let anger out. And so she's like, so I bought the bobblehead so that I could do like shake it and shake it. And I was like, that is such a great idea.
I swear.
I know.
Every week she comes up
I
with
told
like
her
the
too.
craziest
I told her, I was like, you be dropping gems over here, and I'd be sharing them on the podcast. But yeah, she said that, and then she's like, she ordered some like finger puppets too, and then she said she ordered something called a Damn It doll, and I was like, what's that? I've never heard of that. She goes, there's like this little poem which we'll put up here. But it's basically like when you're frustrated or whatever, you take the doll and you hit it. And it looks almost like similar to a voodoo doll, like just
like a rag doll.
Yeah, like a rag doll. Yeah, with X's. They have one that looks like Trump. So she's like, I ordered that one, so then I could be the same thing. Damn it. And I was like, that sounds great.
That's great. Yeah.
You get one and we put it on the punching bag downstairs.
Yeah. Actually, that's a great idea.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm learning to be like, okay, let's let our anger out. We can still like, keep our energy safe. Keep my energy safe and just go about the world. And so, yes, I'm going to be looking for a damn it doll for myself.
That is a brilliant idea.
It is.
Because you're literally getting it out.
Yeah, like rage rooms, right?
Yeah. Stupid face. Just punch it.
Just like slap it.
Yeah. She like grabbed it and she was like shaking it. It's like, that's cool. So yeah, that's my challenge for this week.
Okay. Well, my challenge, so because so we're going back to the whole like for my job. We probably might have a shutdown. So if that happens, then I don't get paid.
Oh shit.
So this last week we've just been like prepping for, like if it does happen, like
you're gonna find yourself on the streets, buddy. Let's
Oh my God. Rene. Worst landlord ever.
Just kidding, buddy.
Well, at least there's that, right? Like, you won't be put out.
Yeah.
Right?
No, of course not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you just got to look at it that way.
Yeah.
Because it's scary.
Absolutely.
You know what? Like a part of me is like, has accepted it already. So like if it happens, like it happens, right?
Yeah, because it's been going on for how many months?
9, 10?
Yeah.
9.
Yeah.
Since he came in office.
That's scary.
Since January 20th? Is that what it is? Yeah, that's when everything like hit the fan when it came to work. Like we stopped doing our whole rotation where everybody talks to each other, everybody, knows where everyone's at. And now it's like, who knows who's where, and it's nuts. It's nuts. So it's okay. Like I said, I've accepted it. So
yeah.
You're gonna be okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna smoke the biggest blunt.
Right after the show. I already told her, I was like, I took my blunts with me. I forgot. I don't know where I left them. They were in the dog's bag, not my bag.
Oh my
So I
God.
was like, 5 blunts left.
How funny. I know. I've been smoking a lot more. And the other day when Rene came over to edit, we're like, okay. Everyone goes, okay, I'm going to go downstairs and smoke. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to go downstairs and smoke too. Bye. I was like, hi.
Yeah.
I came downstairs. They're like on the couch, look so relaxed.
Yeah.
I was like, don't get up.
Yeah. We're like, oh, okay. Bye. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm like, I'm going to go home and do the same thing.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
All right, let's get into attachment styles. So attachment styles are patterns of how people connect, relate, and respond to others in close relationships based on early interactions with caregivers. Oh, that's interesting.
I was been reading about that on my or one of my textbooks.
Oh, yeah?
The human lifespan.
Oh,
yeah. Well, like when you're a baby, it starts. Like right when you're a baby.
Oh, yeah, you're like programmed.
Yeah. They actually did an experiment. I forgot which country, but it was messed up where they didn't touch the babies. The babies didn't get any human contact.
No.
And they ended up dying. Yeah.
Oh
I gotta look it up.
my
Just to make sure it's true, but that's what
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. I was like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
The babies died.
Well, they say like babies that are like in the NICU that go like straight into a incubator that they have like issues, like they like to be isolated because that's what they are used to is being isolated.
Oh.
I mean, it starts from the beginning.
Yeah.
Dang.
Crazy, huh?
Quick little fact about me. I came out feet first.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
That's
How
crazy.
scary.
You're like, I'm ready to jump into life.
Yeah.
I came out feet first on a Saturday afternoon at 5:45 p.m. I was ready to party already.
Oh, I
Yeah.
came for lunchtime. It was like raining. My mom said I was born on a Wednesday around lunchtime, and that on the way to the hospital, my dad stopped to get coffee or donuts. He went stop at Winchell's, huh? I was like, I came at lunchtime. Okay, I was ready for lunch. He's so funny. Oh my god. He cracks me up. Okay, back to
Yeah.
that's what makes it so fun.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so they describe the way individuals seek closeness or avoid it, handle trust and dependence, manage fears of rejection or abandonment. In short, attachment styles are the emotional blueprints we carry into adult relationships, shaped by childhood experiences, but adaptable through awareness and growth. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's next? How our bonds shape us. Is this from class too?
No.
Okay, I was like, this thing looks familiar. Okay, so
I'm like, are we doing your
It's
homework?
like a float.
Yeah.
It's like a chart.
yeah, a chart of thoughts
So there's
of
positive,
self.
positive, negative,
Mhm.
positive,
Oh, I see it.
negative, negative.
Oh, so fearful, avoidant,
Mhm.
anxious, preoccupied, secure, and dismissive, avoidant.
Which one do you guys think you guys are or were before therapy?
Okay. Anxious and preoccupied, dependent on others for self-worth, preoccupied with relationships. Fearful, avoidant, fearful of intimacy, socially avoidant.
No, I'm not that one.
Strong, dismissive avoidant, strongly independent, downplays importance of relationships. Secure, comfortable with intimacy and autonomy.
Anxious, preoccupied.
I know. I was gonna say that too.
I think I was that one before therapy.
Yeah.
I think I'm more
Anxious
that was
to
before.
the left now. I
Uh-huh.
think I'm more secure now.
Yeah, for sure.
Comfortable with myself, comfortable with intimacy. It doesn't have to necessarily be physical intimacy, right?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
yeah.
Just intimacy with like relationships and
Mm-hmm.
autonomy. I do like to be independent. I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think before I used to depend on like self-worth, right? Like from others.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me
Like,
too.
now
I
I'm just
definitely
like,
was like
I don't
that.
give a fuck.
I need a validation from people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I think that's like when you're negative, positive, I think that's the one that most gets you in trouble with with not seeing red flags, with
Mm-hmm.
just being in a relationship to be in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like
Mm-hmm.
you know those
Yeah.
people. Like
You just
they're-
need somebody
Yeah,
there.
I need somebody
the
there.
warm body.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that you break up with them, or the person breaks up with them, and they're off to the next body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I call them energy vampires.
Yeah, because then when it happens to you, you're just like, and it's like, it wasn't you. You were not the problem, And it's like we get hard on ourselves and we're just like, why didn't he like this or that or this? It's like, no,
This wasn't you.
Nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm. Like the guy from the podcast release. What was the name of the podcast again?
Something was wrong.
Something was wrong. That guy was totally negative, positive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so for secure attachment, some of the traits include confidence, trust, and open communication. An example is a person is comfortable with intimacy and independence. Yeah, I think that's me now.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Anxious attachment. Some of the traits include fear of abandonment, craving closeness, emotional highs/lows. Yep, that was me before. Needing reassurance in relationships.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was
me
definitely me.
before.
Avoidant attachment. These traits include independence, discomfort with closeness, emotional distance. For example, keeping walls up.
Mhm.
Disorganized attachment. The traits include push and pull dynamic, fear of rejection, mixed signals. wanting closeness but fearing it at the same time.
I definitely haven't been one of those ones.
Yeah.
Definitely this one.
Definitely
Anxious
the
attachment.
secure and anxious attachment.
Yeah.
Before and after.
Like, the three of us have had that. Like,
Yeah. Definitely.
My sister's like, you guys don't. She goes, you guys don't fight it like at all. You guys agree with everything. I'm like, I think it's because we've experienced like the same thing.
We all went through the same fucking trauma.
Yeah.
And we're all learning too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we share everything. So it's more like, ooh,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Yeah.
I'm not holding it. I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, how attachment styles develop. Through childhood experiences with caregivers, consistency, safety, and responsiveness. The role of trauma and trust. Attachment styles in adult life, how they affect romantic relationships, friendships, and workplace dynamics. My bully. Parenting patterns, growing and healing, awareness as the first step, therapy.
See? EMDR.
Yeah, EMDR, CBT.
Yeah, buddy. That's us.
Yeah. Building secure attachments as adults and practical tools, journaling, boundaries, and self-reflection.
Yeah.
Podcast discussion questions. I don't think I was supposed to read that. That's okay. Moving on. Which style resonates with you? Definitely what was it? Secure attachment.
Secure attachment.
Secure attachment.
I think we already talked about it, but it's cool to go over it. Like,
let's see. Well, people definitely can change attachment styles because we
absolutely,
Yes.
you grow and shit changes.
I think which one were we before? I forgot it.
Anxious. Yeah, anxious attachment.
I think that got me into so many problems with like my relationships and not seeing the red flags and not pulling away when I should have.
Yeah.
Kind of just accepting anything that was given to me. So now I was like, fuck that.
Yeah. I was like, fine, you want to fucking leave? Go ahead. Don't let the door hit you on the way. Yeah.
But can you go get me my water real quick?
Yeah. Before you leave, can you hand me my water real quick?
That's my thing.
That's so funny. So how can partners support each other's growth? I think like how Lisa has talked about, like with Max, with your therapy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just being patient with each other, no?
Patient and
supportive.
Open.
Yeah.
And like even like if it sucks, if we're not ready to talk about it, we'll say, okay, let's pin a pin, and then we will talk about it later. But no emotions or anything like that are involved because, and sometimes it gets a little frustrating because like it takes longer to process, and I process things differently now. It takes me, a little bit more time, and then I'll get the aha moment, and then I'm like, oh, I get it now or whatever. And he's like, oh, okay, I thought this, but I'm like, no, I told you, like, let me process it first, and then we'll talk about it.
That's good. You're like, you're not just reacting to something.
Yeah.
They always say they say it's okay to have emotions, but it's the reactions that get you in trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like in my relationship, when I started this new therapy, it was like, okay, I don't want to come home and bring that. So I would just go to Salvation Army. And he's like, okay, go to Salvation Army.
Yeah, that's your thing.
Right? Yeah, because I'm like, I need the endorphins from it to balance me out. Libra, of course. But I think him, like, and then him being open to doing the same therapy himself,
that's huge.
And so I can only imagine how that's going to go when we're both doing the same therapy and how we can communicate. Yeah. I know. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Even my therapist is excited. Yeah. She's like, yes. I was like, I know.
You guys are both going to be like, like out of nowhere, like, oh, I understand this. That's so cool.
And before I would be like, what if he like goes to therapy and they're like, leave that girl?
No.
But now I'm so much better.
Uh-huh.
So
Now
I'm
we know.
secure. I'm like, the light bulb's gonna go off and they're gonna be like, what are you doing? Run.
No.
She tried to cut you out her life. If you know, you know.
Cut it out. Oh, you cut it out.
Cut it out.
Oh my gosh, how funny. Okay, back to us.
I know I don't have a partner, but I think just like communication, like you said, empathy towards your partner, maybe. Too, right? That goes a long way. I think that's it. You guys covered it.
Don't have expectations, because when you have expectations, you're so disappointed because you're just so like, that's not what I want, you know, and then that causes something, and it's like, no, just you know, go with what you, be honest.
With avoidant attachment, I would find myself independent. No, I guess it would be the opposite of that. Like, I didn't like to used to do things by myself. Like, I needed somebody to go with me.
Okay,
and now I'm like, okay, I'm fine. But so I guess that's where confidence. Yeah, that's what that would be. Trust.
For me, definitely, I feel like I went from anxious attachment first. Before I went to secure attachment, I think I went to avoidant attachment first, where I kind of like just kept some walls up because I didn't trust myself. I think when you trust yourself, that's when you can get to secure attachments. But I didn't trust my decision making yet on like who to trust and whatnot. So I was avoiding people.
Yeah.
And you know, it's funny when they're like, oh, if you do this too much or whatever, like, we're going to push them away or blah, blah, blah. Right. And now being like on the healthy side, seeing this list right here, it like makes it, those are all the red flags that you don't want in a relationship, you know, like anxious attachment, like fear of abandonment, like that shit gets like, you need to go get help, you know, like that's crazy stuff that I not that I don't want to help you, but you need to work on that before you try to start a relationship, you know?
Yeah, seriously.
Or even like needing reassurance. Like that used to be big for me. Like I needed the reassurance. Like I needed to hear, like, just tell me, just tell me. Yeah. And now I'm like, oh, what? You know, because you know, you're only lying to yourself. You know, if you're doing something, you're only doing it to yourself because what happens in the dark comes to the light. Like, just,
With anxious attachment, I feel like it's, they rely on you for their happiness instead of themselves, right? And that's a lot to ask for a person.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
That's just to be the sole person to get their happiness from. It's like, dude, like,
yeah.
Go seek happiness for yourself first and then come back.
Yeah, I think once you reach that level, it's like your brain is like, wow, like it explodes. Like, oh my God. Like
I had that moment. Yeah. I remember it. I was up here in this restroom and I was like, oh my God, I love myself. Yeah. And I had never said that about myself ever. I was like, oh my God, like that's crazy. I felt so happy. Like, this was like maybe 2 years ago. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, I love who I am.
That's nuts. You know what? It's funny you say that. I just told myself in the mirror that I love you for the first time like a couple weeks ago.
No way.
And it felt so like kind of scary a little bit. Kind of like, why haven't I told myself this? Why haven't I like, you know, like.
Well, first we were never taught to love ourselves. Yeah. It was always love everybody else first.
Yeah. But it's just crazy, like, because you're looking at yourself, you know, you're looking at your reflection.
Was it this mirror? Like, the same mirror?
It's magic. Oh my God. Because if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Amen.
That's so true, though. Like,
like,
how can you?
I can't think of where I heard it, but somebody was talking about how in the morning they look in the mirror and they say affirmations to themselves.
He does that.
Yeah?
I do.
Or you used to?
I do
You
this.
said it on the podcast.
I don't do it as much, but I need to start doing it again.
Mhm.
But I realized I spelled breathe wrong. Smelled his breath.
Oh.
So you're breathing? You
And
better
on the
breath
podcast, the girl says that the guy wrote it wrong somewhere. That he wrote breath instead of breathe in.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, my
I did
psychopath.
You're like, is it me?
And honestly, at some point, I think it was like that.
Yeah.
I was a toxic motherfucker. I was absolutely. But,
For fear of abandonment, like my high school boyfriend.
mhm.
Oh my God, I was like, I look back and I'm like, why didn't anybody help that girl? She was crazy.
Yeah.
I would never act like that now. Like I would be like, oh my God, you need
I
help.
would want to help.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would be
Uh-huh.
like, hey,
Uh-huh.
let's talk.
Yeah. I'm like, hey girl, there's this thing called therapy.
Yeah.
It'll help you.
But the thing about that is somebody's not gonna go seek help until they're ready.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell them. You can tell them everything. Like that girl. Like they were telling her until she
Mhm.
figured out for herself. This dude is not good for me. And
Yeah.
you could
Even the dad was on the podcast. Okay, so real quick, the podcast was a girl's like dating story. It was like her horror story or whatever. And the whole point is that they want to show you everyday lives, but like how traumatic things are, like even as adults, you know? And this girl tells her story about her dating this guy, and to her, he's like this perfect guy. They jump in a relationship. They meet each other's parents. Or
friends too.
Yeah, like friends, like you know, they intermingle and everything, and everybody's kind of like, "Ooh, that's kind of fast," because they move in together, and you know, even the dad is on the podcast, and he's saying that from the first moment he met him, like he was just like, "Oh, okay, cool. Like this guy's pretty cool. You know, he's into the stuff I'm into. Like, oh, okay." But what he was doing was he was studying him, and he was like, not at all, you know. But the dad caught on to that and was like, "Okay, yeah, I don't like this," you know. And then the mom talks and the sister talks, I think, and
everybody says scam likely, and she still picked up the phone.
And she still did it. But they're like, see how like a person, you could tell them until you're blue in the face, but they will not listen until they're ready to listen. That's crazy.
But it's true, Rene. You can tell people to go to therapy, and I mean, we can sit here and share our own experiences, but until they are ready to go, that's when that's when shit's gonna shift and change, and you're gonna realize dang,
because I'm sure I was told before, I was, you know, you need to go to therapy.
I've been told that a lot of times.
Yeah, right.
During arguments.
Sure I do. And then I just,
like, you do.
Oh my gosh.
And they were so right, but I just wasn't ready.
So you're ready to hear it.
Now I'm like, oh, what the fuck? That was like the most toxic thing ever, you know? Like how I was, you know, the way I treated and talked, and this is somebody you love, but yet you're like talking to them like that. Like there's something wrong with you, you know?
Yeah.
Dang.
I definitely had like that definitely was a part of like the beginning of my relationship where it was like, you're so nice to everybody else, but you're so mean to me. And now I'm like, I was a bully.
Go watch our last episode about bullying.
Go do that. And the one before that. And the one before that.
And then like them every time you
watch like
them.
and subscribe and share. So we went from anxious attachment to secure attachment.
Yeah.
What do you guys out there think you guys are? Let us know. Comment. Let us know.
There's a test. I know there's tests for it, but I'm always like, am I answering this honestly? Like when they ask you, do you agree, disagree?
Don't think about it too long. Go on to the next one. Just answer.
Yeah.
Then I feel like you're giving the answer that you think
go
you
back.
should be
There's
giving.
one more question.
The answer you want.
Yeah. Like if you're lying in therapy, you're not doing it right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's the role of self-awareness?
I think that's the biggest role.
No? Yeah. I think once you
first step.
realize like who you were and who you don't want to be anymore, I think that's when you really start to grow.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm like, what the heck?
I'm still evolving.
How did I not get punched?
Exactly. How are
I
you
got
still
punched
here?
one time.
You did.
By a girl?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was my fault though.
Oh.
But she still shouldn't have punched me.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's get deep.
Deep. Let's see.
It's deeper. It's deeper. What's something you wish that people knew about you or that you received more credit for?
Oh.
Wow.
Well, read the first part again.
What's something you wish that people knew about you or that you'd receive more credit for? So something you wish somebody...
You wish more people knew about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I wish more people knew about me. That sometimes when I look like I'm okay, I'm not okay. And like right away, it's like, oh, I'm fine. But I'm not, you know? Like, yeah. Like today, Fernanda goes, why you sound so sad? I was like, because I'm at work and I want to be a stay-at-home dog mom.
You're like, I promise I'll be happy.
Yeah, I'll answer so cheerful if that happens. But yeah, I think that's something that I still struggle with, that I'm like, okay, you look happy and this and that. Like, I was so like excited for my birthday, like countdown for my birthday. And I'd be like, guess what? Fernando, this many days to my birthday. And then when it was like the day of, I was like, I don't want to do anything.
I hate when that happens. Oh, yeah, happy birthday.
Like,
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Yeah. And it's funny because we always do birthday dinner like with my parents and my sister.
Oh, yeah.
Like we always do birthday dinner.
I love that idea.
I'm always like, oh, we're gonna go here. And then like literally till the day before, like the night before, I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to go to sushi. And then I was like, I checked, and because the place we go to is all you can eat. So, you know, some places everybody has to order all you can eat, but we go there so often. So I told Fernando, can you go check, please, if they will let us do that? And we did. And my parents went with us. And
your parents like sushi?
No, they had teriyaki chicken and rice. Okay,
They had a chicken bowl.
Yeah. They had white rice and meat. Yeah. But yeah, it was like normally I know exactly what I want, and but it didn't feel like my birthday, which is weird, right? But especially because I was like counting down to it. But yeah, but I was like, I don't know. It just felt different this year.
I think that's your thing of you're getting old.
That's what my mom said.
Yeah. Like that's when
my mom said.
You'll start losing count.
Yeah.
You'll start saying, oh, you're this age for years.
Yeah.
And not meaning to be like, oh, because I want to be younger. No, you forget.
Yeah.
You literally. Yeah. You forget.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm going to be 45 this year.
You turned 40, yeah?
Next year.
Next year you turn 40?
39.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dang.
So what about you guys?
Something I wish people would know about
I guess for me, I would say I do pray, and I'm somewhat, I'm not gonna say super religious, but I do believe in God and Jesus.
Spiritual?
I'm more spiritual than I don't like organized religion. Let's just say that. I hate organized religion.
You're a son of God.
I'm a son of God. Yeah.
I heard that and I was like, oh, that's brilliant because you don't want to be like.
I despise organized religion.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the things that have caused the most issues in this world. People use it as a for power to control people. But I do believe, I pray, I just don't go to church. And I always tell my mom, because you guys know my mom, she's super Catholic and she goes to church almost every day. For me, I'm always just like, especially after what happened with the Catholic Church and as a survivor of, sexual abuse, I'm like, how can I support that?
Yeah. How can you subscribe to that?
Yes. So I'm not a full heathen, guys. Just kidding. If you don't believe, you don't believe. And I do believe that too. I totally get it if you don't believe, right? There's people that, have their reasons for why they don't. And I get it.
Yeah.
And that's why we live in this wonderful country, this free country. Shit.
For now.
Crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Something I feel like everybody knows everything about me now.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Let me think. I rode in a Black Hawk. Like when I was in Iraq, we went from one camp to another camp. I was with the NCOIC.
You were in Iraq. That's when not everybody knows about you.
Oh, yeah.
Even though you got deployed to Kuwait.
I didn't even think I ever told anybody what I did. Like, well, yeah, I did. I worked in a post office. I was helping out. And it was like a little trailer. And then it was attached to like a warehouse. And then like the truck drivers would come and bring the mail because we were right next to the airport too. So the mail would come and then it would come they would bring it over and then we would unload it. And it was so freaking hot.
Oh my
it was
gosh.
like 120 something. And we were inside the trailer like unloading.
Oh, hell
It
no.
was horrible, but we were just like listening to music. And I was with a Puerto Rican unit. They were like the coolest people ever. Like, man, they have like a piece of my heart. Like, they were just so loving and accepting and just, you're a part of the family when you walked in, and like these, I call them kids, but they were adults, obviously. But I was a little older. But just them coming to me with their problems, their real life problems, and I'm just like, oh, like, damn, I forgot about that. There's a lot of stuff that I forgot about, but yeah, that was pretty cool. Unloading the trailers was crazy, and finding all this contraband was nuts.
Alcohol,
and then somebody, there was a package. Oh, because we would line up the packages, right? We would line them up, and then the dogs would come and they would sniff, and then they would see if there was anything crazy, right? And one time somebody sent shit. Feces. Yeah, like shit. Somebody like God. I don't know who or whatever, but like we're like, what the fuck is that smell? Like where is it coming from? And sure enough, the dog's like, right? And we're like, what the fuck is that? It was fucking shit. Somebody sent somebody shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Crazy, huh?
Did you ever find alcohol?
All the time.
Sure. What would they put, like, in bottles or?
The Listerine thing. That was so... Come on. How much Listerine do you need? Yeah.
It snuck through sometimes, guys.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That's funny. We did that on our cruise. The first cruise we ever went to.
Yeah.
Fernando
and it did work?
it. Yeah, he put like food coloring in the alcohol so it looked like Listerine and it worked.
Wow.
Yeah.
I always wondered, like, when you go to cruises and I've heard people wanting to do that or whatever, but I didn't know it actually worked.
You use the brown one.
We did that one time.
The brown one?
Do you know how there's that brown one?
Yeah, like the
That's
gold.
what we got.
Yeah.
It worked.
Interesting.
Probably one of the worst ideas we'd had.
Yeah, probably.
Jeez.
Just pay for the damn drinks.
Yeah,
You'll have
for
a
real.
better time.
Yep. How funny. Ay, ay, ay. All right, guys. Don't forget to use 211 for local resources. And next episode, we're going to be talking about racism in our own community. Voices against racismo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're going to get into it.
Mm.
All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us. If you are in need of any medical assistance, please contact your local provider. If you are having thoughts of suicide, please call the National Suicide Hotline at 988. In case of emergency, call 911. See you next week as we talk about
the things we're not supposed to talk about.